Alright, we're getting ready for Hyrox. Doing the Hyrox simulation this weekend. And then we got the full Hyrox last weekend of January, first weekend of February. It's time to lock in. Phoenix Marathon training, Hyrox training, hybrid training, all that jazz. Let's go.
Ride on my back like a Mustang. See ya. I gotta watch on my wrist a bust down. See ya. I'm tryna hop on a flight out of town. See ya. I see my baby to bring it right round.
Alright, welcome back to the channel. Alright, y'all, we just left the gym. Today is Wednesday, week 15 of Phoenix Marathon training. We're midweek with the training. Tuesday, we did our long run, which was 20 miles at a conversational pace. Today, we are doing our tempo run. We're just leaving the gym, so we're gonna leave a few hours between that tempo run and the gym, just so that it's like an optimal workout, not all gas. But also with this being week 15, we have a Hyrox simulation this weekend. So this is gonna be the first test. So that's kind of what I did with most of my gym workout today, as you can see, was just try to go through a few things. I haven't been as dialed with the Hyrox training because the intensity of marathon training is picked up, and obviously that comes first. But I feel like I have a good base, good enough to get through the simulation. And then once I get done with the simulation, I have a better feel for what I need to get better at and where I'm weak at. But just going through the day, you know, the big thing about Hyrox is being able to work while you are compromised. So while I have a good running base, there's a lot of strength things that you may not be as strong at, you know, when you're out of breath or after running. So we're gonna see. But week 15, we're gonna go home, refuel, kick it. Tomorrow's Halloween, so I'll probably carve some pumpkins with my son, and then we will get our tempo run in, and then we'll just recover and kind of hang out, enjoy the rest of the day. Tomorrow I will take it easy, probably do some light hybrid training stuff again. I want to be as fresh as I can for Saturday, and then we'll be done with week 15. We'll do our easy run and then be done with week 15. But that's all for now. I will tap in later. All right, we are back on the block. It was our tempo run. We did our long run earlier this week, which obviously I didn't know how it was gonna go, but it went smooth. Nice little 20 miles right there. There you go. Coming off an injury, I just kind of ran way slower than normal, so let my body acclimate, but nothing crazy to note. I think basically taking last week off, or taking 2 runs out of last week off, definitely helped. But yeah, we did our long run earlier this week. We are now doing our tempo run. Probably take this one pretty easy as well. Like I said, I have Hyrox sim in a few days, and I don't want to aggravate anything. You got to honor your body. You don't want to wait. I always tell the homies, you don't want to wait till the warning signs turn into billboards. So I'm glad I did that, and I'm sure it's going to pay off later in the block, or actually on race day. But let's go get this tempo run done, and then we'll get on with the rest of what we need to do today.
Hey, what up, say? This that shit to make them all go dummy. Now I got bread, they all want something from me. Showing like pros, man, I told them that it's money, and I own my own bars just like it's always sunny. Ugh, thought she said something to me. We were never friends, told them I am not your buddy. Now they all call, I got some buzz like honey. Then they check the Spotify and they looking at me funny.
All right, we're at the halfway point. Legs feel good, breathing feels right. Hip is a little tight, but nothing like it was a week ago. So the plan of taking a few runs off was the move. So really happy that I made the executive decision to just skip 2 runs, round it all out, and now we back. We got 1 more run left this week, but I've already decided that I will use a Hyrox simulation as my easy run because they're virtually the same distance. I think they're off by like half a mile. But while I'm doing the Hyrox, if you're familiar with Hyrox, you run roughly a 10K, just over, I guess, 5 and some change. So we're gonna do 2 for 1. That way I'm not putting those miles plus additional miles on a, you know, tender hip. So let's knock out the rest of this run and get it done. All right.
I don't blame you, dog, that's how this shit goes. Same 2 paths, we just pick different roads. Glue on the safe, I just stuck to the code. Now they tell me that I'm driven, bruh, I already drove. So diverse, got too many flows. Checks coming in, got too many O's.
All right, we just finished. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It got a little sketchy at the end, but we thugged it out. All these runs suck. I've been saying that the whole training block, so today was no different. But we got it done. We'll move on into next week. So about to go rehydrate, refuel, go pick up my son from school. And the next time I see you, we'll be at the Hyrox Center. Let's get it.
I just want you to know that you are really special.